Added security is coming to U.S. airports in time for the summer travel season. Last month's terrorist bombing at the Brussels airport highlighted vulnerabilities in the U.S. The attack occurred in a public area before checkpoints. Transportation correspondent Kris Van Cleave on what's being planned here.
Passengers traveling through U.S. airports are likely to see more police in public areas, increased random checks of vehicles and people with larger bags. Also, additional bomb-sniffing dogs. 28 canine teams have been reassigned from small airports to major transportation hubs. TSA Administrator Peter Neffinger.
I like to think of it as a security environment that you create, that it gets more and more secure as you get closer and closer to the thing you're trying to protect.
That means even after security checkpoints, passengers may be subject to more random checks. Airline cargo and airport employees are also receiving extra scrutiny following the apparent bombing of a Russian jet in Egypt last October.
Are you confident a Brussels-style attack could not happen at a U.S. airport?
There's always a possibility of an inspired individual or a cell that we don't know about to do some harm, which is why it goes back to then the visible presence and the layers of security so that you can deter, detect, and hopefully disrupt.
While airline passengers are vetted the moment they purchase a ticket, it's unclear if the Brussels bombers ever plan to go past security.
How do you defend against that?
Well, it puts it in the category of, think the Boston Marathon bombers. In a sense, it's in that same category. It's incumbent upon us at TSA to ensure that we do our best to move people as efficiently as possible into the sterile areas of the airport.
But all the added security is one factor contributing to long lines at some major U.S. airports.
I do have concerns about long wait times because it does gather people up. And in addition to being an inconvenience for the traveler, which is no small problem, it does propose a potential challenge with respect to large crowds of people.
Next week, roughly 300 airports will submit detailed vulnerability assessments to the TSA. James, the agency plans to come up with a list of best practices and attempt to implement those across all of the airports.
Kris Van Cleave at Reagan National. Thank you, Kris.